My name is Dale Childers. This is the Alive Podcast. Let's get right into it. Alive stands for authentic, love, imagination, victor, and evolve. And if you aren't exactly where you want to be in life, then you need to watch this video. Watch it all the way to the end because I like to give a few tips at the end that'll kind of get you going for the rest of the day and on into the rest of the week. Today I want to talk to you about something called someday. Someday. Someday isn't tomorrow. It isn't Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Someday literally means never. So if you keep saying, well, someday I'm gonna, why don't you just say I'm not gonna do it? I wish more people were motivated to not use the term someday and go, you know what? I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do it next Thursday. Make a commitment that doesn't involve the word someday. Because you know as well as I do, all that is an excuse not to do something or put something off long enough that hopefully somebody else forgets it. Have I got your attention now? Am I talking to you? Now, how do we get in these situations? Why do we put ourselves in a position to have to go, well, I hope someday I can do it, or someday I'll get around to it? Knowing dadgum well you probably won't. There's a wonderful disease called procrastination. I say wonderful because so many people use it. But the truth is, it's a horrible disease that does nothing but hold you back from meeting the potential or rising up to a level that would make you maximize who you are. And that stops you from living authentically, fully alive, if you will. And I think deep down in your heart, you probably know that you could do better. You're probably not where you want to be. Earlier today, I was having lunch with a friend of mine, and we were reminiscing about our careers. And we talked about the multiple jobs that we'd had. And I remember going, if I'd have just held on to this job, I could have had whatever. A better retirement, better 401k, more opportunities. But the truth is, that job, leaving that job, was a segue that paved the way for the rest of my life. I can still look back and go, man, I wish I'd have held on to that. But the truth is I didn't, and neither did you. Whatever you did yesterday or 20 years ago or 30 years ago or 40 years ago, the only thing that can be for any of us is wisdom. Nothing more, nothing less. We can't change it, so it doesn't really make any difference, but it certainly stops people from living authentically, fully alive. Now I want to teach you one more thing. It's about being the best you can be at one thing. Don't get caught up in going, oh, but there's so much I want to do. There's so much I want to do. But I really want to get great at one thing. It's kind of like the quarterback on a football team. When they hire these top level quarterbacks and pay them $10 million a year, I got a feeling during practice, they're not going, well, tomorrow we're going to let you practice on defensive end just in case we ever need you in that position. Or we might let you be a field goal kicker and just see if you like it. It's not the way it works, is it? They train these people and pay them big bucks because they want them to be the best they can be at one thing. So find something in life. Don't put it off till someday. And become the absolute best at it. There's so much knowledge you can glean from yesterday. And there's so much wisdom available at Google and YouTube that you're right here watching me on. So the only thing, and I mean the only thing, holding you back is you. And I think you're ready for that to end. So if you want to live fully alive, we got to get the imagination going. We got to get rid of the victim mentality and move it up to victor. And we got to allow ourselves to evolve into something you never thought you could be. We're no longer on the clearance rack of life. We're not discounting ourselves any further. We know that we're a top brand. We're a top draft pick. We're worth the money. All we got to do is be the best we can possibly be. Now, at this point, I want to ask you something. If you hadn't already subscribed to my channel, please do. Give me a thumbs up. I'd love some feedback. This is a channel I'm trying to grow, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm deeply passionate about helping people elevate their self-image and self-worth. I've got stage 4 metastatic cancer that spread to my kidneys, bladder, and a few other places not worth mentioning. And I really want to use the rest of my life to help you elevate your status and believe more in yourself. And know that in your heart, you've got what it takes to be a winner. I know that you do, but I need you to believe that you do. And my goal is to keep putting out content that'll keep pushing you away from victim into victor and let you evolve into the greatest person you can possibly be and live your life authentically alive. If that sounds something you'd like to do, then keep looking forward to my podcast. Give me that thumbs up, that subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.